The disease that is Tristan Thompson just won't go away. That sack of SHIT has now devised a plan to win Khloe back.
And Kylie Jenner has put in her 2 cents on the whole self-made debacle. Heads up, don't come for sis, because she will cut you with the facts.
Yes, she will. And finally, fans think Shane Dawson's engagement is a sham, seeing as how he was just involved in a cat sex scandal, and the next day, he's engaged. This is all coming up right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I am Courtney Revolution.
Courtney, I am really struggling today.
Girl.
Tristan Thompson is testing my patience.
Are we playing in the garbage can today,
We
girl?
are deep in the garbage
We're
can.
the dumpster pail
We are in the
kids.
dumpster. So just when we thought we had finally taken out the trash for good, I thought Tristan Thompson was out of sight, out of mind. He hasn't been talking to True, we were like, okay, he's gone. But he's back. And now that his season with the Cavaliers is almost done, he wants to try to win Khloe back.
That wasn't the story I wanted, Madison Hill.
That is not the story I wanted to talk about today either. And when I saw that, I was like, Tristan. A source told Hollywood Life, quote, "The reality of everything he's losing with Khloe and True is sinking in for Tristan. It's hitting him hard. He realized he doesn't want to lose his family."
You know what I think, Madison?
Why are we realizing this now?
I think that Tristan has looked forward to the future. He's looked at the bigger picture. Now he's warming benches. What happens when they don't want him to warm the bench no more? Eventually, your money gonna dry up.
Exactly.
And you're gonna wish you had Big Mama Khloe and little baby True and their coins to come and, soften the blow a little bit.
That little Instagram money that she keeps getting, shaded about. But whatever. I just don't understand how Tristan can all of a sudden be like, oh, I have stuck my parts in places they did not belong how many times? And now I've realized that Khloe's the one I want. Just like, get out of here.
I don't believe him a little bit.
Oh, he's apparently been calling her more and using True, like FaceTiming True, and then using those FaceTime sessions to also talk to Khloe. And I'm just like, get out of here. Once the season comes to an end, Tristan plans to take Khloe on a romantic vacation. The source went on to say, quote, "He wants to show her how sorry he really is. He hasn't asked her yet. She's still too angry with him, obviously. But he thinks that in a few more weeks of talking every day, they'll be at a place where she will agree to go. That's his plan." What do you think about little Tristan's plan?
I just think that Tristan is not a good human being.
No!
I don't think he's a good human being at all. He has embarrassed this woman so many times. Now, let me say this, Madison. I am glad that he's FaceTiming with True because we do want him to be a father.
And we've dragged him a lot for being a bad dad.
We're glad
I'm the first to say it.
Turn the FaceTime on. However, that does not mean that he should be back together with Khloe. You made your bed, now catapult yourself right on into it.
Exactly. And my thing is, I'm like, with all those cheating situations, I feel like that proved that he ultimately didn't want to be with Khloe.
Exactly.
So I'm confused why all of a sudden he's like, oh, okay, now I want to do it. And I think it's whenever he sees her doing well. You know what I mean? Like, she's looking snatched. True is the cutest little thing ever. And conveniently now, he's like, oh, I regret what I was doing, even though I literally was just with a girl in New York like 2 weeks ago.
We literally were just talking about that, Madison.
He gets me so fired up, I'm literally starting to sweat.
So let's just pivot off of that topic and cool things on down. Now, Miss Kylie Jenner recently stunned on the latest issue of Interview Germany, where she opened up like a damn book.
Did you see her in that red outfit? I was like,
she looked, in every look, she looked great. She gives me Kris Jenner more and more.
How did she have a baby? I still don't believe it.
She could have fooled me.
I still don't believe it. She looks amazing.
Now, Miss Jenner slammed those who hated on her for becoming the youngest self-made billionaire. Kylie addressed those critics by telling everyone that she had her own following and she used her own money to start this huge business venture, and I cannot be mad at that at all.
No, I completely agree. So people were hating because they're like, how are you self-made? You know what I mean?
Yes.
You came from this famous family who had a reality show, all of these things. But again, I've said this before, Kylie at least did something with that notoriety, with the following, with the coin she made with keeping up with the Kardashians. There's other members of her family, Rob, who has not done quite the same thing. So yes, did she have a leg up? Absolutely. But I mean, she did something with it. and she basically turned Snapchat into her Snapchat's into $1 billion.
Snapchat's like her briefcase, because that's
It
where all
really
her business is.
It's crazy.
She further proved her point by saying, I did not get money from my parents at the age of 15. I used 100% of my own money to start the company. Not a dime in my bank account is inherited, and I am very proud of that.
Which I am glad she addressed that, because I'll be honest, I thought myself that she took money from Kris to start Kylie Cosmetics. I mean, we know Mama Kris will do anything she needs to do to invest in those companies to get them off the ground.
Woman.
But now I guess she didn't, which I didn't know, which makes me, I guess, respect Kylie that much more.
Do you think that she was getting a paycheck from Keeping Up?
Yes.
Maybe that's the money she's talking about.
I think that's what she's talking about. I mean, obviously, where else would she have made her money? And I think on Instagram, we saw her doing, her ad posts for a while. But the fact that she invested in herself and it grew to this big thing, praise Kylie, because it really is a big accomplishment. As much as we want to hate, as much as we want to throw shade, because we're not billionaires, I gotta give it to her.
My thing is this, Madison. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got.
Yeah.
She had a lot to work with, and she worked it on out.
And it's easy to judge everything the Kardashians do. Obviously, we sit here and talk about it every day. But the fact that Kylie actually finally addressed it, and I felt like she was very mature in this interview.
I agree.
Something that we have seen since she's had Stormy and became a mom, but this just had a totally different feel for me, and I don't really know why. I just feel like she really attacked everything head on. She didn't divert. She didn't pull a Kris Jenner and try to him-haw
She didn't try
around.
to fool us.
So I appreciate it, and so Kylie, okay. You get an okay from us today.
We applaud you, Miss Thing.
Okay, can we talk about Shane Dawson? Because I know you're going to have some thoughts. So earlier this week, we talked about that cat sex scandal.
Yes.
I have never thought that I would say that so many
Cat
times
sex
in a week.
scandal.
But here's what he said on one of his podcasts from a while back.
Then I humped it, and it kept going. I came all over the cat.
No, you did not.
It was like my first sexual experience.
No
I was also
way.
So we talked about this sexual experience with the cat.
Yes, which was a joke.
It was a joke, but I was very concerned. And I also just, again, remember he said, I used to do something like that for the shock factor. I said I wasn't really shocked and then laughing. I was more like shocked and saying WTF. I didn't really understand the humor. That's just disgusting to me. But then the next day, he went and proposed, and we had this engagement. And we
to
were
Ryland!
Like, yes, you and Maddie Conklin were very excited.
I
was like, okay, I am still not over the cat situation. But fans are claiming now that he proposed to Ryland to cover up all the backlash and the fallout from the cat sex scandal.
That's dumb as hell. Yes, I did. It's dumb as hell, and I said
knew
what I said.
I knew you were going to be on one.
It is dumb to even assume that Shane would pull such a stunt. Shane is not from the class of these influencers, Tana Mojo, Elijah Daniel. They're always in some sort of scandal. This is not a scandal. This is the love that Shane Dawson had for Ryland. He got down on both knees, not even one. That is so cute. There's no way that he's trying to cover up.
I thought the two knees thing was a bit much.
It's adorable. He loves him.
I know. And they have been together for a long time. So I feel like 3 years and engagement isn't totally out of nowhere, but fans were tweeting things out like Shane Dawson really just proposed to his man to take media attention away from the fact he f***ed his cat. Again with that phrase. And one more here. Is it just me, or is it just way too convenient that Shane Dawson got engaged the week he's been called out for making disgusting jokes about bestiality and pedophilia and being a racist, transphobic idiot? Nice distraction, but I ain't forgetting Shane.
Now let me say this, Madison Hill. To those people that tweeted those things, did you get the likes you wanted? Did you get the clout and the engagement that you were clearly seeking? Because that is the most attention-seeking thing I've ever read.
I'm assuming that they did because Shane saw those and then decided to respond to those people, tweeting, if you really think I proposed because of that, you're crazy. It's our 3-year anniversary and I've been planning this for a long time. I don't give that much power to people on Twitter trying to cancel me for the 1000th time. Why do you think he's had so many people come for him whenever all these things happen?
It's because Shane has been around for so long. In my opinion, he's like a legend in the YouTube community.
Okay.
And I feel like whenever there's something big going on, they always take to something that Shane has done in the past. And Shane has apologized for so many things, Madison.
Yeah.
At this point, Shane, take your man, have your
I
wedding,
feel like you should
and
just
live your
stop
life.
apologizing.
Yeah, stop apologizing. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato, we ain't here for
Exactly.
it.
Although I think the whole cat thing is like, ugh. Like, I still think it would be hurtful to have this monumental life moment and everyone come for you and be like, oh, you're just doing that because you said you after Kat. Like, that would be hurtful. I do feel for Shane in that instance, so I feel like everyone kind of just needs to, like, let him live his moment, you know?
Exactly, Madison. Let him live his life.
We have worse people to talk about, like Tristan Thompson. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. All right, guys, let us know what you think about everything we talked about. What do you think about Tristan's plans to take Khloe on a romantic vacation to win her back?
What do you guys think about Kylie clapping back at the haters over her title of self-made billionaire?
And what do you think about Shane's timing of the engagement? Was it staged to take away from this whole cat sex scandal? You guys talk it out down there below. And don't forget to subscribe, Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell for notifications. We'll see you guys here next time on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye guys.